Okay, I'm hearing some interesting things. Okay, there's a few things going on for this group of you. For some of you, I'm hearing like semen retention. So for some of okay, this obviously would apply to the males. I guess I would want to say this applies to the males in the sense that those of you who are male have been looking into I would say the pros and the cons when it comes to continuing to engage in, I want to say, reckless sexual behavior, meaning that you're not really being intentional about who you're having sex with. This maybe applies to maybe those of you where you used to just on a whim, just off of pure lust, have sex with individuals. I'm hearing on first encounters. So this could be for some of you where you wouldn't really use much discernment prior to now, with having a sense of who you were sleeping with. And I feel like some of you may have been studying, researching, looking up, and just finding out how it would be beneficial to you to be celibate, especially maybe along the topics of semen retention. Okay. So that's for the male specifically. So I feel like this is more so like intentional on your part because you've been doing like research, you've been investigating. And I feel like as well too, it could just be certain like practices, your beliefs, your spirituality that you're stepping more into, that's allowing you to essentially take more initiative or take more charge or take more control and reclaim a sense of power back in your life. So I feel like this is the reason why some of you have, like I said, specifically those of you who are male. Now, I just feel in general, a lot of you just really are wanting to reclaim your own power back. Like some of you have really just been realizing that you have essentially been giving yourself to individuals who, I feel like if you look back, hindsight, it's kind of individuals where it's like, I wouldn't even give these people the like conversation or time of day. Like knowing what I know now, like I definitely would not have intentionally slept with these people. So I'm definitely getting an energy where this could be like a lot of you maybe where you were maybe like more like on the party scene or something like that. Like you would just be very, like your sense of defense or your sense of discernment or your sense of just being cognitive may have been disrupted, and that's why I'm getting the party scene, or just maybe those of you who like may have previously in the past may have led a life where you indulged in things of like alcohol or drugs, things that would essentially alter your ability to clearly think for yourself and be in a sober state of mind. So I feel like it could be because maybe you were partying, or maybe this is just activities that you would just engage in, okay? Just in that altered type of reality, and it would allow you to just essentially go with the flow and do things like this on a whim, where if you were in a sober state of mind, it just would be things that maybe you just wouldn't do. Or now looking back now, because some of you are like clean, I'm hearing like you're clean, or you have a sober state of mind, like these would not, the people who you've previously have engaged with, like you wouldn't even like give these people the time of day. I'm just starting to see that you're correlating the fact that like these are honestly not people, like I'm hearing of your caliber. They're not your type. They're really not your type. Like if you really sit down and think about what your type is, these aren't individuals who were your type, okay? And I just kind of feel like a lot of you have just really essentially reclaimed your power in a sense of just being more responsible about who you give yourself to, because you see how essentially combining yourself with other individuals. I'm getting spiritual energy here. So some of you may really be into like, I'm hearing esoterics, but some of you may be really into like spirituality, or just learning about like that there's a spiritual component to the people who you have sex with, okay? So I feel like for those of you, why you're choosing to be celibate overall, okay? Overall, I feel it's a spiritual component to the fact that you're learning about spiritual ties and spiritual bonds and things of that nature. And I feel like maybe some of you have just really started to delve, or you've been doing your research, or you've just started to obtain knowledge and wisdom by essentially when noticing like how you feel when you sleep with certain people versus other people, or when you just don't sleep with people in general. Okay. And I just kind of feel like it's really helped you to become, I'm just getting more so there is a clarity in your mind. Like there's more clarity that you have in regards to, I'm hearing you like your divine purpose. So some of you know, I just feel like you kind of know better now, in regards to maybe whatever your spiritual path is that you are, you've been essentially creating soul ties with people who you aren't supposed to be in relationships with. And I just kind of feel like you've learned the ramifications of that. Okay. So now you're taking more preactive measures to be more conscious and to be more cognitive about who you settle down and allow into your bedroom. Next, we're going to take a look at what are you looking for in a partner. Wow. The Seven of Swords in reverse and the Princess of Cups. So I feel like for this group of you all, I feel like you're looking for individuals who are not deceptive. You want people who wear their heart on their sleeves. You want individuals who are open. You want individuals who are honest. For some of you, I don't know, you kind of like may want individuals who are like virginal, okay? Or maybe you want to just be with individuals who are virgins. So maybe for those of you where you are celibate, maybe for some of you, you have been practicing being celibate for some time. So you want to essentially be with another person who is celibate like you. You want someone who is a virgin. You want someone who has never, given themselves to anyone. Now it's interesting because the initial energy I was picking up is why you were celibate. Majority of the energy was coming through was it feels like a lot of you who are like born again virgins. So I guess there could be some of you as well too. Going back to that first position that we were looking at as to why you're celibate. So some of you could be born again virgins where you have been studying and looking up, and this has allowed you to realize, okay, the errors of your past and the partners that you slept with, and maybe helping you to kind of connect the dots as to maybe certain things on a spiritual level that you never knew before, that you are now more, I would say, cognitive of. Others of you, maybe you've never had sex with anyone. You could be virgins yourself as well too, but you have seen the power in, like especially for you males, the power of semen retention. Maybe this is something you were taught at a young age. Maybe you had individuals in your family who were very wise elders and they passed this knowledge or this information down to you. Or just if you're a female, you know, you knew the power of like your yoni, you know the power of your womb. You know that you are a powerhouse or you are a temple. So you have essentially continued to stay in learning about why it is in your best interest and to your advantage to not just give yourself away. So I kind of feel like for going back to that first position, I just kind of feel like you all could be very studious but very spiritual at the same time as well too. Some of you are born again virgins. Some of you have been maintaining that energy, because like now looking at this position, I'm getting virginal. So you want somebody else who's virginal. Now regardless of if you are born again or if you've been maintaining a sense of abstinence or celibacy in your life from ever since you were born, I still feel like you want someone who is either a virgin or you want someone who is essentially virginal. But like they have a virginal type of essence about them. I kind of feel like not only in the sense of when it comes to sex and intimacy, but I also kind of feel like just someone who's very innocent, someone who's pure. You want someone who I feel like you want someone who is not attracted to that, okay? So if this is you leaving behind some type of, let's say you had some type of past that you used to do that was maybe frowned upon or unsavory or maybe dangerous or things of that nature, you don't want to date people who used to be attracted to your old self, put it like that. So individuals who would be attracted to you, let's say doing whatever you used to do in the past that you know you don't feel aligns with where you are now, that could be unsavory, you're not interested in males or females who are attracted to those type of individuals, or essentially, like I said, to the old you. So if there are people who want the old version of you back, you're not interested in those people. If you like, and then for others of you, I just kind of feel like you want individuals who are an open book. You want people who are not deceptive. You want people who are very blunt, who are very honest. I honestly feel as well too, like, you want individuals who, like, if they do have some type of past, you want them to be able to, like, just come clear, straightforward to you, and have the confidence to say, like, you know, that they've changed, that they have redeemed themselves, and that they no longer do those type of things. So I kind of feel like you want someone who is no longer leading a path of doing things that they're no longer proud of, you know, like stealing or anything. I guess like a stealing comes to mind because I kept hearing scamming. So maybe if you used to be a scammer, or if you used to date scammers or whatever, or if the person coming towards you, if they used to do that, I kind of feel like you just kind of want someone who's like redeemed themselves and they're on a new path. They have a new track. Like they have some sense of remorse. They went through that period of like grieving and mourning and you know, getting over the fact of the things of whatever their past they used to do, whatever it is that I feel like that they were ashamed of, or that they would not be proud of to do in front of other individuals, whatever that is. It's like you want someone who is totally redeemed from that. Okay, someone who is on a new path and moving forward in a new direction in their life, especially individuals who are more on a spiritual path is what I'm picking up. I hear as well too, you want someone who's like a creative genius. So some of you may be very creative, or you just may be attracted to individuals who are like artists or creative type of individuals. So you may want to surround yourself with people like that. You may want to surround yourself with individuals who are not afraid to show their gifts. Okay. For whatever reason, I guess this may be attractive to you. So it's like you don't want people, you want to be with people who don't hide their purpose. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you want to be with people who are like very confident in their skin. I feel like you want to, I feel like there's like individuals you want to associate with who like stay connected to their youthful energy, like the fantasy energy, the imaginative energy. I feel like you want individuals who are very thoughtful. Like you want individuals who still hold on to like a sense of cherishing, like that there's good people out there. So like you want someone who has like a good heart, a good spirit, that hasn't allowed themselves to be broken by the things that either they've done or the things that have been done to them. It's like you want someone who like eyes still light up like a kid. I don't know, it's kind of like you, and I feel like you want someone who's friendly is what I'm getting as well too. So maybe for some of you this is like the opposite of what you are, or maybe this for some of you this is like maybe energy that you're moving towards. Maybe this is things that you're stepping into that maybe you used to be afraid to do, maybe things that you used to do like only behind closed doors, or you would never like show anyone this about yourself. But I kind of feel like for some of you, you're starting to realize who you are. Maybe some of you in the past, you've been more like loners, and I feel like now you're starting to gravitate towards individuals, or you're starting to find like like-minded individuals, or starting to realize that you can be yourself and that people will accept you, is what I'm getting. You may have your eyes on a particular person, is kind of what I'm picking up for some of you, and you may want to come towards this individual. This could be a person who you've been watching as like a secret admirer. Okay, so all the traits that I named may be some traits of this individual who you're interested in, that you've been watching for some time, that you want to come towards. I feel like this person kind of inspires you to be better. This person gives you hope of like new beginnings. For some of you, this person, there's something youthful or young spirited, or there's a young energy or a vibrant energy around this other individual, but there's like a very like naive, but not in a bad way type of energy. Like I feel like I said, if this is like you being tainted by things and experiences before. I kind of feel like you're having someone who's kind of like making you feel like you don't have to feel that way anymore. Like you don't have to keep your guards up. Like you don't have to be a player. Like you don't have to do the things that you used to do, because I feel like this person is not like that. So this person kind of brings out a new aspect of you. I kind of feel like this is someone who you want to move towards. Like I feel like if other individuals, you would dread or want to escape these individuals, or you would just ghost people. I just kind of feel like this is the type of individual where you don't feel like you would have to do that, or the type of individual who you would have to lie to or manipulate or things of that nature. Or if you used to have tendencies of doing that, I kind of feel like it's just almost a sense in regard of someone who either, like I said, you either have your eyes on, I feel like for a lot of you, or just a person who makes you want to drop all your bad habits is what I'm picking up. Okay, now the next question is, or the position we're taking a look at is, for those of you that it applies to, is the individual that you are currently entertaining or seeing, is this individual a soulmate? And this is a yes. So for some of you, maybe where you are currently already seeing someone or entertaining someone, it is a very strong yes. This could be in the very like new stages of a connection for a lot of you, but I do feel like it is a connection that you will instantly, like, I'm hearing like your heartbeat, like your heart is gonna beat for this person, like you're gonna melt, like you're gonna feel maybe feelings that you haven't felt in a long time, or that you've never ever experienced before with this individual. So for those of you where this is applicable, you will know, like, yeah, this individual is for you. I just kind of feel like you will feel all of those feelings that you haven't felt in a long time with this particular person. And I just kind of feel like this would be confirming for those of you who already like suspected that. Okay, so if you know, you know, and if it applies, it applies. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. The next position we're taking a look at is for those of you waiting for someone to come in towards you still, who is your soulmate. What is going on with this individual? OMG. Okay, so there are two groups of you all. For some of you, your individual is maybe away, or they're traveling is what I'm getting. Okay, so your individual, this person may be overseas, or this person may do overseas traveling, or this person just may like travel between the coasts, wherever you live. This person may travel from one end of the coast to the other end of the coast. This person could be doing a lot of traveling right now. So I kind of feel like this person is just kind of busy. They're trying to maintain and juggle their life. This could be due to work for this group of you all. So it's kind of like the timing kind of is not appropriate right now, because it could be due to some extensive type of traveling that this person has, or just the load that this person has on their plate right now that is not allowing them to really focus maybe on love and romance right now. They may just have other things that they're having to prioritize, or having to deal with, or having to handle, and it just may not be the like optimal time for them right now and for you to connect. Yeah, see, further clarifying it, we got the Emperor and we got the Hierophant. So I feel like for a lot of you, whoever this individual is, for this group of you all, this person is very busy. This person, when the Emperor comes up, this is someone who is very like, they could be very business oriented, or they could just have a lot of responsibilities that they tend to. This could be someone who could be looked at as like a father, or they are the patriarch maybe of their family, or this could be like a CEO, a boss. But whoever it is, it's someone who has some type of significant level of position of authority, or they just hold some significant like responsibilities and obligations that they have to hold strong to. Like, it's like they can't break these right here right now. So someone is like maybe under some type of contractual obligations or agreement that they're dealing with, and they're just having to either they're finalizing some type of terms of some type of agreement or contract, or this is someone who is like under already some type of contractual agreement that they're having to essentially just fulfill those duties, those obligations, those promises, those terms, whatever it is, or however it applies to this person's life. Yeah, someone is having to essentially take care of that. Okay, so I kind of feel like that is just kind of what's going on with some of you. You kind of have someone who is either finalizing some type of terms of a contract, or someone is just already in the midst of some type of contract, and it's just a sense of them having to prioritize that because, you know, for some of them this could be work related. Okay, now for others of you, we got the interesting. Okay, so we have the Dark Alchemist and we got the Lover's card. For some of you, this individual may be in our relationship right here. So someone could be dealing with some type of interesting. This individual could be dealing with because we have the Alchemist come out already. It could be the workings of some type of contract or agreement or a partnership that they're dealing with. Okay. So there's some like weird energy here around this person, or around some type of agreement, or around some type of contract that this person has got into. So maybe someone is trying to figure out, this person could be trying to figure out how to sever ties with some type of contract or partnership or agreement, in whatever area of life this may pertain to. This could be love and romance for an individual. So maybe someone could be trying to go get a divorce, or they're in the process of a divorce, but there's shady energy around the situation. And then this could be business related. So it could be someone who is in some type of partnership with another business partner, or something of that nature. But I do feel there is some type of relationship here that seems to be some type of issue. Hold on, let's clarify this a little bit. Okay, interesting. So the same cards came out again for me clarifying this other group of you all, which I think is very interesting. Maybe some of you have two people coming towards you. Okay. Some of you have two people coming towards you. I feel like for the first group of you, something is clear and cut for this group of you all. Either some of you have two people coming towards you, or some of you have one, either or. For this situation over here, this is a clear cut and dry situation. Like I said, someone is either in the midst of some type of contractual agreement. Once that is fulfilled, they'll be able to come towards you. Clear cut and dry. Or someone is negotiating some type of new contract or agreement. Once that is solidified, then they'll be able to come towards you. Either way, I kind of feel like someone's focus is on whatever their contractual agreement is, and they have to put their majority of their attention on that, because I just kind of feel like it depends on, like, them focusing and prioritizing this is very crucial. Okay, and it's taking precedent, and it's clear cut and dry. Once that's fulfilled, they'll be able to come towards you. Now, this individual over here who's coming towards you, I don't feel like things are clear cut and dry with this individual. Like I said, there's shady energy around this person or the situation that this person is dealing with. There could be things that this person is not necessarily seeing at the moment that have not been revealed to this person, or that are not clear to this person, but I kind of feel like it's being manipulated. So there could be things that are purposely being like withheld from this person to keep this person from making a decision, to keep this person from severing ties, to keep this person from ending a situation, to keep this person from cutting someone off, to keep this person from communicating with someone. I'm getting some significant energies here where, like I said, I feel like somebody could be purposely being put into like a stalemate, or purposely put into a decision, put it into a position where they cannot make a decision, because I kind of feel like someone is withholding information from them. Someone's not telling someone what they need to know purposely, or someone is purposely lying to someone to keep someone from making the decision that would be in their best interest. So I kind of feel like there is interfering energy over here that this person is dealing with. Like I said, for some of you, you have two people that want to come towards you. For others of you, this could be an either or situation. Okay, but only time will tell in regards to which one you're dealing with, because you'll know, like, once you have that conversation with this person, what they were dealing with, and things of that matter. But besides all that, those are all the messages I have for you. If you want to book your own session with me, you can go to my website, www.divinelotustarot.com, and there you will find the instructions and the steps on how to book your own private session. Be blessed.